I think I am live. There it is, microphone is here. Hello guys, I am live. Yeah, I'm trying out a new streaming service here. Turn that music down a bit, it's a bit loud in my ears, probably is in yours too. Yeah, I'm trying to stream both on Twitch TV and YouTube at the same time through restream.io. Now, I'm just checking. Oh, it actually seems to be working. That's pretty cool. I wasn't sure whether that actually would work or not. Great, so yeah, I just wanted to talk to you guys today and say how you're doing, catch up with you a bit, because I haven't been doing as much content on the channel as I've wanted to lately. That's mostly to do with basically an injury I had recently. I hurt my shoulder, but I've just come back from a physio session, and that went really well, so I'll just hop into game now and do a bit of leveling on this paladin. I should probably actually, let's be honest, I should probably post some links to my stream, because no one actually knows that I'm live. So I shall do that, just give me 1 second. I'm doing it a bit rushed today because I'm going out with my parents for my birthday in about half an hour. So I wanted to chat with you guys a bit, so I'm probably not going to keep this one up very long. You know, I'm not going to keep a VOD of it up because it's going to be a bit of a scuffed stream. But hey, I like talking to you guys, and I wanted to discuss with you sort of my plans for the channel going forward a bit. But I'm about to be going away on holiday until next Monday, so I thought, right, well, I best talk to you guys about it now before I go away, and then talk to you about it a bit more when I get back. But basically, where to start? I want to be doing a bit more vloggy sort of content, a bit more stuff that's not just about World of Warcraft. It is obviously going to be mostly doing my Scorecraft series and gaming in general, but I'm going to be doing a lot more live streaming in June, and then basically onwards from June, but I don't know whether I'm actually going to want to do it on YouTube, or preferably I would do it all on Twitch. Come on, get out of the way. Yeah, preferably I would do all my streaming on Twitch, so I'm just going to make some announcements here. Hey, everyone, come join the fun on stream. There we go, and a link, and I'll just put that in all the usual places on Discord. So yeah, I want to stream both on YouTube and on Twitch TV, but because of the fact that, well, I don't know if the content overlaps very well. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying to promote myself whilst talking to you. It's a bit complicated to do that, but yeah, I don't know whether it's a little bit of bad housekeeping to do my YouTube, my World of Warcraft streaming stuff on YouTube, because I like doing standalone videos there. I like having content there that I can sort of be proud of and that I've put effort into, all of that is sort of a well-formed whole piece of work, rather than in a stream where it's honestly a little bit low quality content in a way. It's more talking to you guys and all of that, which is great, and I really enjoy doing it, but I think I'm going to migrate over to Twitch primarily, if not exclusively, once I've built up enough of a following there. So I think going forwards, my VODs will all be up on Twitch, but I'm not going to be keeping VODs up for most things on YouTube. I will, however, be doing Classic Cast streaming on YouTube as well, so that's different. But for just gameplay stuff and stuff like this where I'm just talking to you guys, I'll be basically just keeping that on the Twitch. Okay, right, there's a couple of people watching, that's awesome. I wasn't really expecting anyone to be watching, I never do. It's always a bit presumptuous to be expecting people to watch your stream, I think, on the Twitch. Okay, no, go away, that's me. Alright, I'm back in Stranglethorn Vale. I just thought I'd do like a quick half-hour stream with you guys. I've got some coffee here with me. Here, I will try not to spill it on myself this time. That was very annoying. I might have to get some new trousers after the last stream. But I have some good news. I have been chatting with a few people to get on Classic Cast, and we will be having a stream with Devcamp, Melderon, and Cargos on Tuesday. Or at the very least Melderon, but I'm pretty sure the other guys will be able to come too. And we'll be discussing sort of the end game of WoW Vanilla, and where we think it might go. I've got some ideas. I don't know if you guys have any ideas, but I don't think that the first time Kel'Thuzad is downed, that the progression in Classic will be over. I think there's a lot more to it than just that. And then also, I'll be getting Mr. GM on again for a Classic cast at some point soon, though, because Mika says, coffee, I was expecting a cup of Earl Grey. Dude, I drink Earl Grey at work. I'm not a massive Earl Grey fan, they just have it at work, but if I was to drink tea, it probably wouldn't be Earl Grey. It's okay, but I think because I've conditioned myself to have Earl Grey in the context of a job that I don't like, I sort of don't like Earl Grey anymore. But if I have tea, I'd probably just have the leaves on their own, you know, without the added flavoury stuff. Okay, but yes, Mr. GM definitely wants to come on the channel, but for like an interview, podcasty type thing. And I've got some questions for him. He's really surprised me. He was the one that broke the news about the beta, by the way, the Classic WoW beta. Oh, I've got a call from Liverpool. I think I'll just leave that. I don't know anybody that lives in Liverpool. I don't know why anyone would be calling me from there. That's bizarre. I thought it might be my dad saying, "Oh hey, we're here outside now," because yeah, I'm meant to be going for a hike with my parents in about half an hour. So this is going to be a short stream, guys. Chimly, congrats getting monetized, man. Thank you very much, Andrew. Yeah, it's been like 2 years in the making, but finally, I am monetized. And thank you guys for any of those of you who donated before. That's like amazing. It's crazy. So yeah, he's going to be coming on stream soon, Mr. GM. But because the 8.2 patch PTR has come up on the servers, the PTR service, he's got a lot of work to do. You know how he does. He's Mr. PTR. He gets all the videos up. He knows everything. So I don't know when we'll be able to get him, but hopefully soon. Also, my racial ability is a Light Swan Draenei. It's so cool. We got this orbital bombardment thing. Hey. Yeah, it was a call from Liverpool. I don't know. I just didn't answer it. Yeah. Sorry, that's the wifey there. Yeah, hello guys. Welcome to the chat room. I've got Twitch TV on Restream as well, so I'm just going to check if anyone's on there. No, just myself watching on Twitch. But those of you who are watching on YouTube, if you have a Twitch account, please do go follow me there. I will send a link in the chat. Just let me not get killed here. 1 second. Okay. Right, I've linked in the chat my Twitch account. If you can follow me there, that'd be great, because I'm going to be migrating over to there in the medium-term future. But yeah, today it's been an interesting day. I went to a physio because I really hurt my shoulder. Basically as a result of just years of computer usage and climbing and a lot of office work, obviously, recently. And I just got a whole shoulder impingement thing on my rotator cuff, got spasmy. So I wasn't really able to bend over or do anything with my right side of my body for most of a week, and that was not cool. So we just went and had a physio session, which, let me tell you, wasn't cheap, but I recorded it, not for publishing here, but I recorded it so that I can look over it, remember what he said, and also give you guys some pointers too, because, you know, I imagine when Classic comes out, we're going to be doing a lot of desk and office, you know, sort of usage, a lot of sitting at a computer, and that's great, but we need to actually make sure we don't hurt ourselves. So I'll be interrupting streams when I go full time on that, to show you guys some exercises, because I need to do them myself. You can do them along with me, and hopefully that will be helpful for some people. Yeah, Necro, I currently am multi-streaming with Restream.io. So as far as I'm aware, that is happening now. So yeah, it looks like it's working for me. Okay, I've got full people watching on Twitch now. That's awesome. Hello, Twitch people. I will try and check comments there as well. Also, I heard a little jingle just happened now. I don't know if that's someone following on Twitch, but if it is, thank you very much. Nothing came up on my screen though, so I'm not sure. Oh no, Feindor just followed on Twitch. Awesome, I can see it on OBS. See, I'm still getting used to all this. I've got like 3 windows open with the different streaming stuff, but I'll get the hang of it. I've got plenty of time to learn. But yeah, I'm going to be doing sort of, I don't know, maybe every 45 minutes during my stream. I'll have a little timer set up, and then you guys can get up with me, do a couple of stretches with the band, that sort of thing. Maybe even we can work in some push-ups there. He said push-ups would be a very good thing to do to help strengthen the shoulder muscles. I mean, I'm pretty ripped as it is, guys. I'm not sure if you noticed, but it's more that like strengthening like all of this movement, like this kind of thing, so that your upper trapezoids don't start like taking charge of your shoulder and then like tensing, and it's bad. You basically want your rotator cuff to be doing the work instead of your upper traps, because then you can get into problems. So we'll be doing all sorts of stuff like that and doing some push-ups on stream. I wanna see if I can incorporate good health and an outdoorsy sort of fit lifestyle with being a MMO gaming nerd. I don't know if those things are compatible, and it might cost me viewers, it might cost me fans, whatever. People might not want that. Fair enough, that is definitely a possibility. But I want to see if it works. I'm just going to try it anyway, because frankly, I want to stream WoW a lot, but I don't want to destroy my body. You know, I don't want to get to the age of 60, which isn't even that old, and feel like I'm an old man and can't walk around, you know, and can't. I don't want to get to the point where I can't use a computer anymore, you know. How sad would that be? My plan as an old man would be to be in a nursing home and get like a LAN party. I want to get like all sorts of other old people with me in the old people home together. We string up a bunch of computers and play multiplayer games, because I don't understand why old people nowadays aren't doing that. That sounds like a great thing to do as a old person in an old people home. So yeah, Necro says that's a great idea. Thank you. I think so too. I think it might be a very popular thing. But then again, the stereotype for people who play vanilla World of Warcraft and that sort of game is that they are like sweaty, fat neckbeards. That, I mean, there's nothing wrong with being fat, obviously, other than it's not very good for your health. But you know, the image is that these are people that won't really enjoy doing anything physical, and I think that's pretty unfair. I think that's not very accurate at all, actually. Oh shit, this is not. I wanted to bunch them all together and get my racial on them so they just all explode. Clearly that didn't work. Oh my god, no. I'm not able to die in retail. Don't be stupid. I'm not going to die. This game is easy. I'm not supposed to die in it. Also, this part of the game is super hard in Classic as well. Remember, this area, especially if you run into any of the opposite faction, it's so easy to die here. Okay, I think I'll survive, but bloody hell, could you imagine if I pulled this many mobs here on Classic? I'd be so dead. Undum says, lol, I'm an old mum and wife of 3, senior citizen. That is amazing. Welcome to the channel. You're female and a senior citizen. That's crazy, because on my analytics it basically says literally everybody that watches me is like a 25 to 30-year-old man. So, welcome. Thank you for coming around, Undum. That's awesome. So he might. Necrolin says he might not be able to follow on the exercises though. I go to gym 3 times a week. Me too. I go to climbing gym 3 times a week. Although not at the moment because I'm hurt, but that's the idea. And doing more push-ups than I already do would just kill me at this point, Lamau. Yeah, okay, fair enough. If you're already doing stuff, that's great. I'll be doing sort of mobility shoulder work as well and stuff. Just basically, my physio said that. And honestly, that guy was expensive, by the way, but very nice, very worth it. My physio said that. Because I asked him about having a standing desk, because when we move to Norway, I'm going to have to obviously get a new office set up, and my office setup here is not ideal. My shoulder is definitely like raised up a bit. My desk is too high for the chair, but my chair can't go any higher. My desk can't go any lower. But, I mean, that's fine temporarily. But I asked him about sitting desks and whether they're worthwhile, all of that sort of thing. And he said that, basically, no. You can get a sitting desk, but the best thing to do, really, is just variation. So your body doesn't like sitting in one position too long, or standing in one position too long. The key is just to have, you know, to change it up a bit. So every so often, you know, get up, stretch around, move position, that sort of thing. So I'm going to look into maybe getting a moving desk that can kind of go up and down, so I can change it up a bit in the streams, but that might be very expensive. So we'll see if that's possible, maybe not. Either way, I can still get up and move around, and so can you guys. Just shake it out a bit and then carry on. Because, you know, you see the South Park episode, I'm sure you guys are familiar with that. A South Park episode where it's like Make Love Not Warcraft, and they grind to level 60 in just boars in Elwyn Forest, which I'm sure is not impossible, but Anyway, they do that and they get super fat and unhealthy, and it's a funny meme. But I actually don't fancy that. I think we can do better than that. So, Necro says he's more about strength training personally, but I definitely need to work on my flexibility, so I'll try and follow for sure. I'm about as flexible as a burnt stick. Yeah, well, flexibility is super important for sure. I do a lot of climbing, so climbing is great for your flexibility, but I definitely need to improve on that myself. I think flexibility is often overlooked. Like, it's fine being strong, it's great being strong, but being flexible as well allows you to use that strength even more. You know, that's what I love about climbing. It's not just the fact that you can lift things, but you can lift yourself, and you can move around in really interesting ways. I like how it makes me feel, you know, and how it allows me to move. Okay, I need to find some scalps in Beastmaster. Where the hell are they? They must be over on that side of it. Okay, let's get out of here. So we don't have anyone watching on Twitch now, but that's fine. I need to build an audience over there. Plus, this is not really peak hours for streaming. But hey, I'm not going to be around until Monday now, so I thought I may as well have a chat with you guys, fill you in on some stuff that's been happening with me recently. So yeah, not feeling very well with my back, feeling a bit down with my mood a bit lately. So, you know Casey Neistat? I'm sure you probably do. He's quite an inspiration to me. I don't know if he's a nice guy or not. He might be. Oh, I don't want mystics actually, do I? I want scouts. Where are the scouts here? Where are the scouts? I don't know. But yeah, Casey Neistat does a lot of vloggy stuff, but he sort of has a message in his videos, has a story to tell, and he tells it through the medium of vlogging his day, and I think that's quite compelling. Oh, there's a Beastmaster. Awesome. Why is that only one there? That's a bizarre thing. Yeah, so I think I'm going to try and do some of that vloggy sort of work now as well, and incorporate that into what I do already on the channel. So it's not going to be completely unrelated to gaming. I'm going to maybe talk about other things. I don't want to get pigeonholed too tightly into just talking about World of Warcraft, because there are many things that interest me. Yeah, he seems like, yeah, Negro says he seems like a pretty genuine person. I think he's as genuine as you can be when you're that successful, you know what I mean? Like, it's impossible to get disconnected when you're that rich, you know? Impossible to not get disconnected when you're that rich, but you can't hate the guy for his success, you know? It is what it is. But despite that, I think he seems pretty genuine. And I really just like his cinematography. I think I just really admire it. I would like to be able to make stuff like that. So I'm going to try and do some filmy, vloggy sort of videos that push the boat out cinematography-wise, and they'll be quite different from what I do normally on the channel, but hopefully you'll enjoy them. I don't know when I'll start that. I'm going to try and do a bit of filming today, and maybe sum up what I've been talking about here in a vlog, but that sort of thing I find really difficult. Like, I am a bit nervous about it, so bear with me. I will see how it goes. I just thought I'd fill you in on some ideas I've been playing around with in my head, because I want this channel to be a lot of things at once. There's some channels that I watch that, you know, they talk about politics, for example, one of them, but he also has a series where he goes around his garden and talks about that. And not all of his viewers care about the garden. Most of them probably don't, but a small proportion of them do, and that's enough for him to justify doing it. And so I'm going to basically go on that same model myself, whereas yeah, it might lose me a couple of subscribers, because I'm not only talking about, for example, Cargo's, he's like super Mr. Guides, he can tell you exactly what to do in a game, all of that sort of thing. I am not that. I do not know much about actually how to play World of Warcraft technically proficiently. You know, I don't know all the secrets of all the classes. I'm looking to learn them, and that might be fun for you to watch on stream, because, you know, I'll be basically going from a fairly beginner perspective. But he's definitely dedicated his channel, and others like him have dedicated their channels to being like super focused on giving you good advice and all of that, and guides. But I would rather have my music-y, scorecrafty stuff, and then have maybe things that I have done in terms of performance, so songs I've written, performances I've done, and then videos talking about life things, you know, talking about, okay, I'll be doing a vlog probably about, you know, what it's like to move country, and stuff like that, what it's like to quit your job and do something you're afraid of, never done before. All of that sort of thing I find interesting. Things that are on my mind, things that are interesting to me, hopefully I can make interesting to you as well. And so I want to cultivate this weird channel where it's a mix of different things. I don't know if it's possible, like I might be sabotaging myself by doing this, but I'm interested to see what you think, and I'm interested to see where it goes. Because, frankly, I don't think it's a good idea making another channel when it's taken me a couple of years to get monetized on this one, you know? And by the way, if Classic doesn't come out before June, which I am now thinking it's likely it won't, I'll be streaming retail, and so I'm leveling a character to make use of that. I don't know how deep into retail I'll get, but I don't know what else to stream. Like, if you guys have any ideas of other things, then let me know. Maybe I could stream Elder Scrolls games, but I don't know if anyone would even tune in for that. Delicious Norwegian chocolate, by the way. It's got like almonds in it. It's really good.
Off with you.
Okay, handing in quest time.
Well met.
Oh,
Hey there.
oops.
See you around.
All right. Looks like we need to go and kill a boss. Awesome.
My, you're a tall one. On the way.
What the hell? What the hell? I didn't read any of the quest text, so I don't actually know the context of what of this troll disappearing. Oh. Okay. Deliver the Lashtail Raptor egg fragment to the... I don't know where it is. What? Right, is it this thing? There it is. There he is, okay. Just gave him my raptor that I was training up. That's sort of annoying. I wanted that. Oh well.
Hi, how are you?
Now I need to go and speak to a priestess in the south. Okay, they're probably going to make me get it back later, yeah. ESO, Elder Scrolls Online. Oh, okay. Elder Scrolls Online's never really stuck out to me as particularly interesting. Plus, if I have to buy it, then I've already got plenty of games that I could play before ESO. If it's free to play, I'd definitely consider it, but you'd have to sell me on it. I don't know about getting invested into another MMO right now, because I'm already playing WoW, and I have a subscription to RuneScape as well, so adding another MMO to that list doesn't appeal to me very much. I'd rather just play Morrowind or Oblivion or Skyrim and do a full playthrough of those, because I've actually, despite playing a lot of Elder Scrolls games and my channel being tangentially related to the Elder Scrolls in a way, and in the terms of the name, I've never done any of the main quests of any of the games. I literally haven't, almost at all. Like I think I had 2 characters in Skyrim out of many that even had dragons in the game. Because on most of my characters in Skyrim, I never even did the first quests in Whiterun that unlocked dragons. I just went around and played a game, played Skyrim without having any dragons in it. I just did all the side quests. It was very peaceful, actually. Far fewer annoyances with the whole, a dragon just swooping down on your head all the time. But I would definitely consider playing through one of them and doing the story properly, because I actually want to know what happens. And maybe Morrowind would be my choice, but maybe that's a bit boring for everyone else, because I've never fully played through Morrowind. I discovered it quite late in life, but it's I think one of the coolest games ever. But maybe not great for watching in the modern day. Who knows? Right. Okay, let's go and do this quest on this island. I need to kill Nyas. Awesome. Also, by the way, have you guys ever played a Lightforged Draenei? Can you tell me this guy doesn't look awesome? Like, this is pretty badass. I gotta say, I have my main is a Draenei priest, but the Lightforged Draenei looks so much cooler. Okay, it's buy to play. In that case, if I had a lot of disposable income, then maybe, but I'm currently getting married and moving country at the same time, and I'm about to quit my job, so the ability to buy extra games right now isn't super great, I'm afraid, Necro, but If a ton of stuff's come out since it's been released, you have to buy a bunch of expansions too, because that sort of is another barrier to entry there, isn't it? Oh, excuse me, I'm burping. How very unladylike. Oh god, I'm gonna get all these water elementals, aren't I? Okay, can I just summon this dude? Yeah, I can, great. Summon him, and then use my extremely overpowered racial ability to just whack these guys. Look at that! Oh my god, it's great. Oh, actually, I'm getting a lot of damage. Okay. It's fine, I'm a paladin, I literally can't die. There we go. Knock him down. I'm actually enjoying the Paladin playstyle. I think retail's a good game. It's only 20 quid at the moment. Okay, well, we'll see, But that's if I get bored of retail and RuneScape. I'll definitely consider it then. Yeah, I actually do enjoy the combat of retail. It's just very, very different. It's not like Classic is better in all aspects. I think retail is they've well designed the kinetics of the game. Like it feels very satisfying to play a lot of these classes, in terms of actually how your abilities go. Maybe less so in BFA than Legion because they took out some abilities, but hopefully 8.2 fixes that. But because I think the main problem in Legion just comes from the endgame progression systems and also the world quest nonsense. The actual characters themselves, if you're doing something that feels meaningful in the game, they actually play pretty well. I enjoy the feeling of playing them a lot more. So my Rep Paladin here is a lot more engaging than my Rep Paladin in Classic, let me tell you that. At least, well, they're about the same level. Maybe a Rep Paladin at level 60 is different in Classic, but definitely like a level 30 odd Rep Paladin is quite slow, shall we say. Do I want to... I'll turn this in now, and then we'll go down to the next quest hub, because this is a completely different quest hub. Uh-oh. There's a lot of dazing. I'm not used to this. No, that doesn't help. Okay. I'll try and be more careful with my mount. Oh, sorry, Undum says she's been playing MMORPG since 1999. Wow, and the MMORPG EverQuest too. Haha, Necrolin's come online. Hello, man. Yeah, so I don't know if this will make you feel better or worse, but yeah, I wasn't playing any MMOs in 1999. I was about 4 years old, so 3 or 4 years old. So yeah, I hope that doesn't make you feel too bad. But I don't know. Was EverQuest out in 1999? Or maybe a precursor like Star Wars Galaxies or something like that? The idea of an MMO being out that early. What? Why did they kill me? What did I do? Did I right click on him by accident? I didn't think it.
Oh, I know. I had this ability on Shield of Vengeance, so it absorbs damage and then explodes, and that must have hit one of the guards.
Okay, fine, whatever. That's super annoying. Alright. These river crocolists, I do not want to engage with them. But it looks like I'm going to have to. Oh man, leave me alone, would you? Go away, go away. So, what are you guys rolling then? Are you going Alliance or Horde? Which classes? I'm interested to see what the balance is here. There's not that many people watching right now, but I'm interested to see what people are planning to play, or if they've even made up their minds yet, because trust me, I understand what a difficult choice that is, and that might not really be the easiest choice you might ever make. Also, I just spent £100 today on physio for me and the GF.
How are you?
That stings, I tell you what. But it is worth it. It's not a bad price for what he does.
Good day to you.
He's very,
See you around.
experienced and skilled. and it really did work. Like, my shoulder feels so much better. But more importantly than that, we have a whole bunch of experience now and knowledge of what to do to actually fix things and how to... I'll pass that knowledge on to you guys, so you guys will be benefiting from my expenses there. And who knows, I might be able to claim it back on tax, he said. But yeah, I'm very glad we went to the physio today. Yeah, for Classic, what are people rolling for Classic? Because I am... Okay, so Undum says Alliance Gnome Frostmage, Human Holy Pally, and Nelf Hunter. Then, if brave enough, Troll Priest. Why if brave enough? What is there like a fear thing associated with being on Horde? Quiz asks, heard about the Classic beta chim, not Blizzard confirmed, but good intel was spread to content creators saying files are created. Hope we soon get a blue post about it. Yeah, happy Easter to everyone. Happy Easter to you too, man. I won't be here on Easter, but happy Easter. Yes, I did hear about that. I was in the stream with Def Camp yesterday and Cargos. I just like chatting in the chat with you guys. And yeah, there's basically, I don't exactly know how it works, but there's Content Developer Network, or CDN, whatever it stands for. There was a reference to there being a Classic WoW beta coming up with... Oh, Ondom, if you're not familiar with their vanilla quests, that's all the more reason to do it. You know, you're getting a whole fresh experience. I would definitely jump at that. Why not? It's like playing WoW for the first time. The Horde vanilla quests are great. I would highly recommend it. But yes, it seems very likely that in the next 2 months we'll get an announcement. In the next 2 weeks we're likely to hear something about a beta for WoW, because that's generally the timescale from the CDN, whatever it is, having a reference to a beta coming up and then getting said beta released. So it's very likely that it will happen, maybe only an internal thing, but I think at least a closed beta would be very likely. And considering the weekly blue posts, or basically weekly blue posts... Oh no, I just accidentally blew a piece of almond into my keyboard. That's very sad. I now have almond inside my keyboard. Yeah, I think it's very likely we'll get a blue post today, which I gotta say I'm quite annoyed about, because I'll be on a hill somewhere and won't be able to do a video with you guys about it. So that's annoying, but I'm sure you'll be well served by the other content creators in this space, so no problems about that. You might not get a blue post, but after that leak and the fact that they normally post blue posts, I think on a Thursday, and it's a Thursday today, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it is. Yes, it's a Thursday. So I think we are very likely to hear something from them. Maybe not about the beta, but there's a lot of rumours now, so they'd be stupid not to mention it at least at all. If they don't mention it at all, they're going to just... It's just like, you know, teasing people, taunting people. What the hell is this? Like, what happened to Stranglethorn? What is this cataclysm nonsense? What is this? Whoa. That's quite intense. Danger sign, yeah, no shit. Negra says the main thing he wants to do in Classic is get famous items, so he'll level a Priest for Benediction, a Pally for Corrupted Ashbringer, etc. Dude,
need help?
Benediction's one thing, like that's fine, you can definitely do that, but doing a Corrupted Ashbringer, isn't that like seriously intense to actually get one? I know for what's it called, the one that Khadgar has, Atiesh, the Great Staff of the Guardian. To get that one takes a ridiculous amount of work, and also farming Naxxramas. So yeah, that's not just an easy thing, that'll take you plenty of time, my friend. Oh, Horde quest to go and jump inside that whirlpool. Awesome. Huh. Thanks for that, Undum. OP Rachel incoming? There we go. Hey, sub from Norway. Hello, Randy. Good to see you, man. If you're just joining now, I'm probably going to leave in the next... Shit, I should probably leave in the next couple of minutes, because my dad's going to be calling me any moment now saying, hey, we're here, get in the car, we're going. So, I should probably wrap it up in a second, actually. In which case, I will have to storm it. But yeah, thanks for the sub, man. Norway is where I will be living in a few short months, so let me know where you are, and maybe I'll do a meetup one day in Norway, who knows. Yeah, Necro says it. That's the point. It ain't truly legendary if it's easy. So if you're really, oh, what? I thought my Hearthstone was in Stormwind. I guess I'll go set it there now. Oh no, haha. Will you upload this? The VOD of this stream. Yeah, I suppose it'll be on my Twitch channel. All my VODs are definitely going to be there. I was just saying earlier in the stream that I'm going to be moving my streams over to Twitch eventually when people sort of get used to that and follow me there. I'm currently like restreaming, so like 2 streams at once on Twitch as well now. So I think I've set it up to do VODs there, so go and check it out. But I don't want to like flood my channel with loads of shitty streams because it sort of dilutes the rest of the content a bit. Play in the car, man. I can't take this computer in the car, and my laptop can't even run WoW. So maybe not. Okay, Randy said he lives in Kristiansand. I know that's the south part. No, we're going to be near Hønefoss, which is, you know, an hour or so away from Oslo. So Undum says, to give you some idea, a Nubrakan fight is nearly the same damage as Wrath of the Lich King, a Nubrakan fight. Wow, and yet vanilla players have less of like 30,000 less HP. You know, I do actually remember that. Yeah, I remember hearing someone say that actually, and it's baffling, because I actually did the Anubrakan fight in Wrath of the Lich King. That's some of my only raid experience. Like literally, I've done that, ICC up to Sindragosa, and a few bosses of Highmaul in Wall of Dranor, and that's it. So, I mean, obviously not including LFR. Snakker du god norsk? Necro speaks Norwegian? I thought you were French, man. I do speak a bit of Norwegian, yeah. How do you speak Norwegian? I didn't think you did. But yeah, I speak a bit of Norwegian. What were they talking about there? So yeah, the Anubrakan fight in Classic is basically the same damage as Wrath of the Lich King. That's so mad. I think it's going to be harder than people remember. People will probably clear KT pretty quickly. You know, the really try-hard people, but I don't think the regular average Joe, you know, me, is going to have much luck in Naxxramas for quite a while. As for your question, Quiz says, I'm going to roll a Warlock. Can't decide if Alliance or Horde. Played Alliance and Vanilla, but not so sure about Horde. They are badass. Well, okay, my parents are here, guys. I would say roll on the Horde if you haven't played it yet. Definitely just to try out the contrasting content. It's like a whole new world. A whole new world, da 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 da. A whole fantastic point of view, or whatever that Aladdin song is. You know, that's what's going to go on. But yes, I have to go now, guys, because my parents are in the car downstairs. So thank you for tuning in. Check out the VOD on Twitch, and please go follow me on Twitch because I'll be streaming on both platforms now. But I'm now getting text. So thank you guys. I'll see you later.